as though to detox from Gangle's crash out and the vulnerability of a budding friendship. Episode 5 goes into Adventure Roulette. This episode covers Poacher's Paradise and President Pomni, which are, of course, Jax's ideas, and it reiterates Jax's treatment of Gangle, making her an endangered rhino that he hunts and eats in the first adventure, and a New Zealand extremist that explodes herself in the second. The third adventure is a Gangle-suggested one, which is an anime slice of life, and we see that Jax immediately judges this. Gangle's in her prime until she is called out, and when Jax threatens to bring up the figurine thing, just as he did in episode 2, when Gangle was driving the candy truck, Gangle immediately elects to skip her own adventure. This is notably the only time we see someone single-handedly skip their own adventure instead of it being voted on as a group.
What is this? I don't like this.
Oh, can it? At least we finally have one that's by someone else.
Yeah, there's nothing more fun than being back in school.
Just give it a chance, Jax. Jeez.
There's nothing wrong with your suggestion.
How did you know this was my suggestion?
Can you believe this, Pomni? First she draws anime, now she drags us all into one. She must be one of them, losers.
You threw me out of a moving truck.
I guess it's not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
Yeah, let's skip it, that's fine. No, let's skip this one.
Here.
Thanks.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she think hanging out with Zooble is gonna magically fix that?
Maybe. She just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm mean to her, though.
Yeah, I figured. How about you, Gangle?
Hey, I wasn't done.
If you're gonna make shit up, at least be creative about it. I know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
I worked in fast food.
You've done more than that. What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out. I didn't really pursue art much after that.
Hey, I'm always down to make art together if you want.
Oh, I didn't know you were an artist too, Zooble.
Yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a couple years.
In Stargazing, Gangle is sitting next to Zooble, and we can see Zooble is offering Gangle a sandwich. This causes Jax to reflect on Gangle's happiness. While this could mean a variety of things, what I interpret it as is Jax is reflecting on Gangle's happiness not for her sake, but more for his own. He sees even the people he thought he could be miserable with are finding happiness. I think this puts Jax at an emotional crossroads of whether he can find happiness or if he's doomed to isolation. As though to challenge this, we see Jax try to pair up with Gangle in episode 6, and Gangle tells him no. While this isn't an episode about Jax, I think it is important to talk about Jax's dynamic with Gangle, as he is instrumental in her story. Seeing his reactions of her changing only adds value to Gangle's journey. In the bar, we see Zooble interrupt Jax's Breaking Bad reference to ask Gangle about her life. When Gangle kneecaps her own backstory by simply saying she worked in fast food, Zooble encourages Gangle to talk about her art, and Gangle finally mentions her graphic design degree, which she pursued but never graduated for. In softball, the evil big tops are just opposites of the circus members, likely designed by Kane to mess with each of them. However, Gangle doesn't have one, and says as much when Evil Orbsman is there instead. While there are several speculations on this, I think it's because the idea that she is forgotten is the way to negatively impact Gangle the most. Later, we see Zooble and Gangle conspire and ultimately put Jax in a maid outfit, which causes Gangle to laugh but causes Jax to chase her. After we see Jax have his reaction, Gangle ultimately disappears off the screen, perhaps out of fear. It has never been confirmed that Jax is actually worried about being seen as feminine. I think him being worked up is actually a lack of control he's experiencing around Gangle actually getting back at him.
You! Hey! Jax, you're up to bat! I don't wanna, why this though?
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
I don't want to wear this!
I have never seen you this upset about something.
Jax! Bat! I'm gonna kill you when this is over.